Yo, 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 this is your boy Fireworks, and welcome back. This is Snoopers Gonna Snoop YouTube channel. The beautiful white gold is here with us today, and we are here to start another one of the greatest franchises of all time, Back to the Future. All right, so white gold has seen the first two films, and I've only seen bits and pieces of the first film from TV.
Maybe I've seen like bits and pieces of three, but I won't claim three because it's not full.
I was gonna say I didn't until you told me there was a third one. I thought there were only two films, and I think it's interesting that it went that far for early type of idea. Normally,
I think there's three. Now you got me second guessing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you made me feel like there were three when I asked you.
There is. I know, man.
And I was like,
there is.
I've only, like I said, I've seen the first one in like on TV. Like I've kind of like hopped in. I never like rented this film. It came out in '85, so I wasn't born yet. But this is just not one of the films that kind of ran into kids growing up. Ninja Turtles started off kind of like adult teen action that rolled over for kids to enjoy in the '90s. Back to the Future, not so much. It's more of you heard about it, and of course, like I'm a sneaker guy. I know what the Air Mag is. I know that the Air Mag came from this movie or the second one. I'm not for sure which movie it is, but like I said, I've seen bits and pieces of this, and I'm interested to get into this franchise. There's a lot of hype behind this franchise. There's a lot of love behind this franchise, and there's a lot of fandom behind this franchise. Almost, I feel like Ghostbusters fandom.
Yeah.
And I know like Michael J. Fox, and he's done his like foundation and stuff like that. And I actually think that Christopher Lloyd and Michael J. Fox are really still close, which I think that's really awesome that this movie kind of has them as like a lifelong friendship type deal. And I think it's also awesome that they released the Air Mag. I know Michael J. Fox, he did it for a foundation to raise money. So it was like an auction. So people,
that's awesome.
It was like more celebrities. They were like at celebrity prices. So they were going for like 15 bands and up. But all the funds went to his foundation and stuff like that. So I think that was just awesome to see. So I'm really interested to kind of get into this and finally fully grasp what Back to the Future is all about. There are some 80s movies that I have kind of seen and stuff like that. Back to the Future is not one of them. I'm more of like, Pee Wee Herman, Revenge of the Nerds type of guy. Maybe we can watch Revenge of the Nerds, because I know White Gold probably hasn't seen Revenge of the Nerds. We got to take Revenge of the Nerds is a classic 80s movie, or like, of course, like Breakfast Club, Bueller's, like we could all get into that
Ferris
stuff.
Bueller's Day Off.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like Bueller's like an
Wayne's
icon.
World.
Yeah, even like a Wayne's World movie. You know what I'm saying? There's just tons of like 80s movies that we can get into. And we've done Ghostbusters. That's on the channel. We've also done some, like, of course, the Friday the 13th stuff, but it's finally time to kind of get away from like 80s horror and actually just take a look at an 80s film for once.
Like family movie.
You know what I'm saying? So again, starring Christopher Lloyd and Michael J. Fox, the icons. This is my first time watching all the way through Back to the Future. All right. And this came out in 1985. The version that we're looking at here is an updated version, which kind of hurts my heart. I'm someone who loves the original film grain. It's a HDR10 4K remaster, so I know that it's probably gonna look flat in some areas, which kind of sucks. I really wanted to see like even a VHS rip to get like the real quality, but Back to the Future, 1985. All right, so before we get into it, make sure you guys leaving a thumbs up and leaving a like. If you're new here to the channel, hit subscribe and tap that notification bell so when we do a video just like this one, you all will get them first. And of course, if you want to get these early and editing with all the commentary, the link to our Patreon's in the description. And don't forget to follow us on Twitch, because of course, what we're not doing here, we will be doing it over there. All right, so Back to the Future. I'm Fireworks, beautiful white gold. This is Snoopers Gonna Snoop YouTube channel, and we back.
Steven Spielberg. Okay, that's dope.
The God.
I think I did know that, but I forgot.
Holy shit. Wow, this is how it starts out. Oh, the regulator clock. I had one of those. Heat. Huh. Damn, I'm older than I thought, maybe. Brown Mansion destroyed.
Statler Toyota is making the best deals of the year. You won't find a better car at a better price with better service.
Wow, a Toyota commercial. GE.
Huey Lewis and the news.
Officials at the Pacific Nuclear Research Facility, case of missing plutonium was in fact stolen.
Damn, that yellow sign looks like the box that the mags come in. That's what the box looks like.
He burnt it.
You better burn it again. He need to get that Pee Wee Herman set up where he had all the gadgets to pick the toast up out and all that.
What's that bean?
If somebody's supposed to be there and they not, that dog thing was filled up.
Hey, Doc. Hello, anybody home?
Wow.
Einstein, come here, boy. What the hell is it?
Damn, so the doctor stole the plutonium? So they already knew each other? That's interesting. I always thought they like met or something. What a weird sound, huh?
Yeah.
It sounds like a synthesizer.
Oh my god.
That speaker's huge. What are you thinking? Robert Zemeckis. Who else did the movie we seen him do?
Oh no. That's them Jellyfish Jam speakers.
Yeah, bruh, you knew better than that. That thing took my man off his feet. I bet. With one riff. Oh man, the swag. Bro, you see how tiny that guitar was, too, in comparison?
Hey, Doc.
Can you meet me at Twin Pines Mall tonight at 1:15?
1:15 in the morning?
Yeah.
Doc, what's going on?
You better not hook up to the amplifier. There's a slight possibility of overload.
I'll keep that in mind.
I'll see
Pretty much too late for that. That blew your britches off. Bruh.
Are those white clocks I hear?
Yeah.
My experiment worked. They're all exactly 25 minutes slow.
So
Are
it's
you
7.
telling me that it's 8:25?
Precisely.
I'm late for school.
Oh, damn, he played him.
Man.
He played him. Yeah. Wow, interesting. I really thought that they just met. Like, I didn't think that they already knew each other. Like, what a way to start the movie off.
Yeah.
I never thought that. It's the last thing I would think.
It's a curious thing.
Oh my God, look at that Burger King. It's like the commercial. Oh. I can't get over my man's swag, brother. The denim on denim. Wow.
He's going where you're going.
Wow, what city is this? This is awesome. Or was this a set? It might be a set because it's Spielberg. I be forgetting.
Strickland's looking for you. If you get caught, it'll be 4 tardies in a row.
The Doc said all his clocks 25 minutes slow.
Doc, tardy slip for you, Miss Parker. And one for you, McFly. I believe that makes 4 in a row. This so-called Dr. Brown is dangerous. He's a real nutcase. You've got a real attitude problem, McFly. You're a slacker. You remind me of your father when he went here. He was a slacker, too. I notice your band is on the roster for the...
I'm telling you right now, he touched me one more time, you're gonna be wearing that suit. Literally.
We're the pinheads.
Yeah, he's doing awesome though.
He is.
Hold it, fellas. I'm afraid you're just too darn loud.
He's a
Bring the
hater.
next group, please.
But you're good, Marty. You're really good. And this audition tape of yours is great. It's like Doc's
Yeah, I
always
know, I
saying.
know. If you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything. What if I send in the tape and they don't like it? I mean, what if they say I'm no good? I sound like my old man.
Come
Zales?
on, he's not.
Get the fuck out of here. We got a Zales in the mall. This is 85.
It's a travel agency right there.
Wow.
Okay, back her up.
Someday,
4x4.
Jennifer. Wouldn't it be great? Take that truck up to the lake, lie out underneath the stars.
Stop it.
What?
Does your mom know?
My mom thinks I'm going camping with the guys. Well, Jennifer, my mother would freak out if she knew I was going up there with you. I think the woman was born a nun.
She's just trying to keep you respectable.
Save the clock tower! Mayor Wilson is sponsoring an initiative to replace that clock. 30 years ago, lightning struck that clock tower, and the clock hasn't run since. Should be preserved exactly the way it is, as part of our history and heritage.
And do they really have aerobics classes with the full window open and the back side of the? It's not like a side view, like the full back side of the studio there. It's all ass dancing in the front window.
It's my dad.
Right.
I've got to go. Let me give you the number.
Yeah, it's a lot of pump it up in there. It's time to pump it up.
And squat. And squat. Squat. And squat.
Man, Marty's a swagged out cat, man. Like this man's swag is so cool. Like it had to have some type of influence on the game somewhere at a point in time. Oh shit.
Tow for impoundment. Any unit, please respond.
When do we see the DeLorean? That's what I'm trying to see.
I could have been killed.
I never noticed that the car had any blind spot before.
How else do you explain that wreck out there?
Now, Biff, can I assume?
What's his name? Biff? Like Jiff with a B?
It's your car. Your insurance should pay for it. I want to know who's going to pay for this. And where's my reports?
Well, I haven't finished those up yet.
Hello, anybody home? Think, McFly. Do you realize what would happen if I handed my reports in your handwriting? You wouldn't want that to happen, would you?
Of course not, Biff. No, I wouldn't want that.
Bro, how old is this? His man's daddy? Why he getting bullied?
No, we'll run him on over first thing tomorrow, all right?
McFly, your shoes untied. Don't be so gullible. I have your car towed all the way to your house, and all you got for me is light beer? What are you looking at, butthead? Say hi to your mom for me.
Bullshit, bro. This is insane. I would never. He'd be clocked out.
Biff just happens to be my supervisor, and I'm afraid I'm just not very good at confrontations.
What is up with
I
that?
needed that car tomorrow.
There's an organ, bro. I had two family members. I had an organ in my house, and my grandparents had an organ. Why do y'all have organs in the crib? Someone tell me.
We're gonna have to eat this cake by ourselves. Your Uncle Joey didn't make parole again.
I think it would be nice if you all dropped him a line.
I think it's a major embarrassment having an uncle in prison.
Bro, my man have brothers and sisters. I really like, bro. I'm blindsided right now. I really have not. Like, I've only seen like the DeLorean and time travel shit. Like, this is crazy. I didn't know he had brothers and sisters and shit.
Jennifer Parker called you twice.
Any girl who calls up a boy is just asking for trouble. Girls chasing boys. When I was your age, I never chased a boy. Sat in a parked car with a boy.
But how am I supposed to ever meet anybody?
It'll just happen. Like the way I met your father.
Grandpa hit him with the car.
It was meant to be. Grandpa hadn't hit him, then none of you would have been born.
Crazy. Thank God for the car crash, huh? That's wild.
Your grandpa hit him with the car and brought him into the house.
You decided to go with him to the fish under the sea dance.
No, it was the enchantment under the sea dance. It was the night of that terrible thunderstorm. Remember, George? Father kissed me for the very first time on that dance floor. It was then that I realized that I was going to spend the rest of my life with him.
Oh, no.
Bruh, both of the kids are looking at her mama like, girl?
Right.
But it's their daddy? Like, what an awkward situation right there. Marty, bro, what? Ain't no way you sleeping like that, brother. Your ass in there?
Marty, you didn't fall asleep, did you?
Doc.
I forgot my video camera. Can you stop by my place and pick it up on your way to the mall?
On my way. Einstein. Hey, Einstein, where's the doc, boy?
Oh, there we go.
Out
The
of
DeLorean.
time.
That's heat. One of the craziest cars ever. They still make those cars. Somebody bought the company not too long ago. They only do like 5 or 6 a year though, I feel like.
Doc! This is a big one, the one I've been waiting for all my life.
Well, it's a DeLorean.
I know. All right, I'm ready.
Saturday morning, October 26, 1985, 1:18 a.m. Hey, boy, get in there. Now, boy. In here you go. Sit down.
So you gonna use the dog as a test subject? This definitely couldn't fly in today's age. Get your test dummy.
Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization with my control watch. Watch your head.
Get that thing hooked up to the car.
Watch this. Stop me, the car, the car!
Cuff me, the car. Okay, good year with the placement. Is it really that loud? I don't feel like a DeLorean would be that loud.
When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
Why you spreading out? He looked at it like, why you separating?
Watch this, watch this.
Bruh, that effect was kind of cool, I can't lie. Well, yeah, you did it. Oh, left the license plate. But where's he at?
Jesus Christ, Doc, you disintegrated Einstein.
Calm down, Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything. The appropriate question is, when the hell are they? Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler. 21 a.m. in 0 seconds, we shall catch up with him in the time machine.
That's a lot, bro. Marty's still confused.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
If you're gonna build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style?
Yeah.
Look out!
You get that on camera, Marty? Is Einstein okay? Yeah, I think the real test is what happens when it comes back.
Right. Well, so where's Einstein?
R.I.P. Damn, like the metals melted and shit. Yeah, I bet.
Einstein, you little devil! Einstein's clock is exactly 1 minute behind mine and still ticking!
He's all right.
He's fine!
Yeah, but is it Back to the Future, though?
Huh?
Like Back to the Future, like is that what it's meant, though? Because he said it's 1 minute off. So is that like what he did? He went back to it? Or like, because back means past tense, right? So like...
You turn the time circuits on. Tells you where you're going. This one tells you where you are. This one tells you where you were. Say you want to see the signing of the Declaration of Independence. Or witness the birth of Christ.
Okay,
November.
Plot hole right there. He said December 25th, no time.
November, my birthday.
Yes, of course.
The day White Gold was born.
19. I was standing on the edge of my toilet, hanging a clock. I slipped, hit my head on the edge of the sink, and when I came to, a vision, a picture of this, the Flux Capacitor. It's taken me almost 30 years of my entire family fortune to realize the vision of that day.
I feel like I've heard that name in movies before, the Flux Capacitor.
Yeah.
Their swag is
I
crazy.
remember when this was all farmland as far as the eye could see. Old man Peabody owned all of this. He had this crazy idea about breeding pine trees.
This is heavy duty, Doc. This is great. Does it run like on regular unleaded gasoline?
But it requires something with a little more kick. Plutonium!
Oh, so it runs on plutonium.
But I need a nuclear reaction to generate the 1.21 gigawatts of electricity I need.
Did you rip that off?
From a group of Libyan nationalists. They wanted me to build them a bomb. So I took their plutonium and in turn gave them a shiny bomb casing full of used pinball machine parts.
Damn, Doc, he's wildin'. They might come after you, my dog, if they find out what you did. Oh, it's a liquid. I thought it was like a solid. Plutonium sound like a solid, huh?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. I just pictured it. I just pictured it being a solid for some reason, like a metal.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if I pictured it to be like water.
Don't you lose those tapes now. See that? The record? I almost forgot my luggage. Who knows if they got cotton underwear in the future? 25 years into the future. I've always dreamed of seeing the future, looking beyond my years. To be able to see who wins the next 25 World Series.
Look me up when you get there.
Indeed, I will. Roll them. I almost forgot to bring extra plutonium. One pellet, one trip. I must be out of my mind. What is it, Arnie? Oh my God. They found me. I don't know how, but they found me.
Oh, shut up. Yeah, right. I hate when people do that. Do not look in the barrel of a gun, you fool. Better start dancing. So they shot and killed the doc? Oh no.
He's in a shootout.
Bruh, feel me? Marty, what are you doing? Well, you need to get out the shit because you're gonna time travel without the plutonium, which is crazy.
Damn!
You got to be shitting me, bro. Go.
See if you bastards can do 90.
It probably would scare you. Clark? That's where he looked like he landed in Kansas on Superman's farm.
Mm-hmm.
Bruh, hilarious. I like that too, how they did that though.
Looks like an airplane.
Look!
That's hilarious. It looks like it's an alien. That's hilarious. Marty, bro, where are you?
November 5th, 1955.
Hello? Sorry about your barn.
Human form, shoot it!
Shut up! Y'all gotta be kidding me. He's already mutated into human form.
Oh shit! It works!
It's not even 1955.
Yeah, he don't have no plutonium. Where you find plutonium in 55 other than Area 51?
I mean, y'all talk to Eisenhower at this point.
The Lion's Estate.
That's where he was going into. Bully.
Stop Wilbur!
Did he look like a criminal? He was just wearing the yellow suit.
Man.
Look like a big fat bird. Or a duck. With some flipper hands he got.
Plutonium chamber empty.
This might have been the perfect time to do this shit too, because it's like 20 years difference.
30.
Or yeah, 30 years difference from where they at. So it's like, then the difference in technology is a big difference at that time. For real. Travel service. Oh, white wall. Yeah, that's good.
Always record.
Wow, and look at the clock behind him at work. Who that lady said that it got struck by lightning, it worked now. Crazy.
Hang of shoes.
Yeah, they were like the first moon boots. Yeah, Marty, you got to know something now, bro.
Right.
That clock had to hit you like a ton of bricks. Wait a minute. What day is it? What year is it?
Progress is his middle name.
Oh, and Wilson's not doing it. Wow.
Hey, kid, what'd you do, jump ship? Well, what's with the life preserver?
Jay, if he said he was wearing a life preserver, it's just a bubble vest. That's hilarious.
Great, you're alive.
His watch.
Yeah. Just the tech is different. Come on, Doc, where you at?
Man.
Do you know where 1640 Riverside?
Are you gonna order something, kid?
Look, just give me something without any sugar in it, okay?
Hey, McFly! What do you think you're doing?
Biff.
Hey, I'm talking to you, McFly, you Irish bug.
Oh, hey, Biff.
Hey, you got my homework finished, McFly?
Oh shit, that's his daddy.
Yeah.
Ah. So he been bullying him this long? What a dick.
Copy. You realize what would happen if I hand in my homework in your handwriting? So what are you looking at, butthead? Hey, Biff, get over this guy's life preserver.
Finish that on up tonight, and then I'll bring it over first thing tomorrow morning.
Oh, your shoes untied. Don't be so gullible.
Holy shit. So it was really them in makeup. I didn't see that until now. It was them in makeup, basically. He was wearing a wig and shit. And his mom. They all was in makeup, huh? Interesting. Because what we seen him in too. I feel like we seen his daddy in something.
What? You're George McFly.
What do you let those boys push you around like that for?
Well, they're bigger than me.
Don't you know if you let people walk over you now, they'll be walking over you for the rest of your life? You think I'm gonna spend the rest of my life in this slop house?
Watch it, Goldie.
I'm gonna make something of myself. I'm going to night school.
That's right, he's gonna be mayor.
Mayor?
Bro, but you can't be saying this shit either, bro. You can't be fucking the future up.
Hey, Dad!
Are you real? Like, bro, your daddy was the creep?
Peeping Tom.
Yeah. That's crazy to find that out.
No, but he was supposed to get hit by the car. That's her dad.
Oh, so that, damn, so he was supposed to meet her. Damn, so now he not, it's gonna fuck up the...
Yes.
Mom.
He's not gonna be born.
Just relax. Been asleep for almost 9 hours now.
Damn, he had a concussion, yeah. Why would you let him go to sleep?
Right.
He could go into a coma and never come back. That's probably why he slept that long.
Safe and sound now, back in good old 1955.
Oh, wow.
You're my mom.
My name is Lorraine.
You're so...
She's hot when she was young. Look at you.
Just relax, Calvin. You got
Yeah, my man looking at his mama, bro. You better cut it out. I feel you, though. It's weird. That's weird as shit.
I've never seen purple underwear before, Calvin.
Why do you keep calling me Calvin?
Calvin Klein? It's written all over your underwear.
No, actually, people...
Girl, calm down.
Do you mind if I sit here?
No, fine.
It's a big bruise you have there. Put your pants back on.
Bro, my man was really wearing purple Calvin Klein. Calvin Klein, no friend of mine, don't want nobody's name on my behind.
I guess you're a sailor, aren't you? That's why you wear that life preserver. Sam,
But they ain't never gonna let
here's the young man.
that his bubble vest ain't gonna make it, cuz.
Kid your age.
Don't pay any attention to him. He's in one of his moods.
So
Sam,
to your point, is this probably what happened with his dad, like in this position, like where he's at,
Yeah.
like the awkwardness and all that shit? That's crazy. And he didn't know that his dad was peeping on his mom.
Joey,
Uncle Joey's in. That's the one in prison.
Take him out, so we just
Then
leave him
she's
in there all
pregnant
the time.
again.
She said he cries every time we take him out, so we just leave him in there. He was made for prison his whole life, huh?
Yeah.
Stop fiddling with that thing and come in here and eat your dinner.
Now we can watch Jackie Gleason while we eat.
Our first television set. Dad just picked it up today.
You know, we have 2 of them.
You must be rich.
Bro, look at his little ass,
Yeah.
bro. How awesome. He was.
That's Topher Grace, I think.
He was the.
Is that his name? No, that's not it. What's his name?
I forget. I feel like he was in Wonder Years.
This is where Ralph dresses up as a man from space.
Man.
Brand new.
Yeah, well, I saw it on a rerun.
It's a rerun.
Marty, you look so familiar to me. Do I know your mother?
Yeah, I think maybe you do.
This is so awkward.
Do you know where Riverside Drive is?
The other end of town, a block past Maple. East end of town.
It's John F. Kennedy Drive.
Who the hell is John F. Kennedy?
Yeah, JFK was 60s.
Don't you think he ought to...
Yeah, he's way ahead of time. Like they're asking him questions like, "What the hell?"
I think maybe you should spend the night. I think you're our responsibility.
And he can sleep in my room.
I gotta go. I gotta go. Thanks.
Bro, your mama's a freak. What the hell? Your mama and daddy was for freaks. This is the last shit that I thought. This is the last thing that I thought, bro. Hilarious.
Strange young man.
Strange my
An
ass.
idiot. Comes from upbringing. Lorraine, you ever have a kid who acts that way, I'll disown you.
Well,
Unbelievable.
get to disowning because this is my kid.
Get to disowning. What is it?
Doc?
Don't say a word.
Doc.
Don't
Doc,
tell me
Marty,
anything.
Doc,
Quiet.
gotta help.
I'm gonna read your thoughts.
I'm gonna read your thoughts. And he's got this big ass thing on his head. Hell no.
You want me to buy a subscription to the Saturday Evening Post? You want me to make a donation to the Coast Guard Youth Auxiliary?
Leave my man's
Doc.
vest out of this.
I'm from the future. I came here in a time machine that you invented. Need your help to get back to the year 1985.
Do you know what this means? It means that this damn thing doesn't work at all.
Damn, so was that like his first idea? Then he went to time travel.
Look at my driver's license. Expires 1987. My brother, my sister, and me. Class of 1984. I'm telling the truth, Doc. You gotta believe me.
Who's president of the United States?
Ronald Reagan.
The actor? Then who's vice president? Jerry Lewis?
Hey, he got that. He don't believe him and she don't believe him. That's hilarious. The Jerry Lewis, that was funny.
Good jokes for one evening. Good night, future boy.
The bruise in your head. I know how that happened. Standing on your toilet, and you were hanging a clock, and you fell, and that's when he came up with the idea for the Flux Capacitor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that toilet story made him remember real quick. Now you gotta go get the time machine and get it together. We finally got some move on. Finally.
After I fell off my toilet, I drew this.
Yeah.
Flux capacitor.
And it's in there.
Okay, so it might be really easy for him to kind of reverse engineer his own shit. Once you got it made, you can figure out what make it work, so that way you don't have to figure out what to make it work type shit. The other way. Type shit.
I finally invent something that works. Somehow we've got to sneak this back to my laboratory. We've got to get you home.
Hey, Doc, this is it.
Oh yeah, he has the video footage too. Genius.
Look at me. I'm an old man. I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. I've still got my hair.
Wow, this is radiation suit.
Now that he said something about the hair, there is a world where Christopher Lloyd plays Dr. Robotnik.
Yeah.
There is a world.
It's truly amazing. A portable television studio. No wonder your president has to be an actor. He's got to look good on television. But I need a nuclear reaction to generate the 1.21 gigawatts of electricity. What did I just say? Generate the 1.21 gigawatts of electricity. 1.21 gigawatts! Great Scott!
Where you going? Is it outside? It's a lot.
I've been so careless. Tom, how am I going to generate that kind of power? It can't be done.
I got a wife in 1985. I got a girl. Look at this. Look what you wrote here, Doc.
Generating 1.21 gigawatts of electricity is a bolt of lightning.
Oh, it was on the paper. Okay, there we go. It was right in my fucking face. I feel like an idiot.
What?
The save the tower.
Yeah.
The lightning in the tower. So is that what happened? But 55 years, or how many years it was? 20 years before?
30.
This is the answer. That a bolt of lightning is going to strike the clock tower at precisely 10:04 p.m.
Oh, this is genius.
If we could somehow harness...
The writing for this is way better than I thought. I thought this was just like a cool 80s movie. Like, actually watching it, the writing is really fucking good. That's
why I didn't answer your question right away, because it was about to literally answer your question. How you get back to the future, because he's stuck in the past.
Right.
Yeah.
Saturday's good. Saturday's good.
I like how they placed it, though. Like, that lady came up and told the story, and in his time, or the time he went back to, that's the lightning bolt that stopped the clock, and why it was stopped in 85, which is dope. I like how they did that.
Marty, have you interacted with anybody else today besides me?
Yeah, your mom.
Yeah, well, I might have sort of bumped into my parents.
Great Scott! Let me see that photograph again of your brother.
Great Scott!
This proves my theory. Look at your brother.
Oh, okay, so this is what they meant by that in Endgame, by going into the past and trying to change the future, not like changing your past.
Right.
Like, yeah, okay, I get what they meant by that. Okay.
You interfered with your parents' first meeting. If they don't meet, they won't fall in love, then they won't have kids. That's why your older brother's disappearing from that photograph.
Holy shit. So that's what you meant. So he's gonna have to try to put his parents back together because, oh, so he was the one that's supposed to get hit by the car.
Yeah, that's what I was
he was
saying.
supposed to be, the dad was supposed to be in the house and having that whole thing.
Right.
Okay.
Look at that Strickland. Jesus, didn't that guy ever have hair?
You're a slacker. What did your mother ever see in that kid?
Like, I don't know. I guess she felt sorry for him because her dad hit him with the car. He hit me with the car.
That's the Florence Nightingale effect. It happens in hospitals when nurses fall in love with their patients. Go to it, kid.
Oh, I gotta look that up. What effect is that called? Interesting. I guess that's like the romantic "save me, my hero" moment.
Somebody I'd like you to meet.
Calvin!
I'd like you to meet my good friend, George McFly. It's really a pleasure to meet you.
How's
Dang
your
it.
head?
Good.
Ran off the other night. Are you okay?
I'm starting to low-key think that this is better than Endgame, because even though Endgame said that they weren't gonna do what they're doing, Endgame is doing what they do. They had to go back and place the stones back. This is kind of the same thing. He has to like put his mom back on the same path with his dad.
Whoa, wait a minute. Doc, are you trying to tell me that my mother has got the hots for me?
The only way we're going to get those two to successfully mate is if they are alone together.
Well, what, you mean like a date?
Right. They're your parents. You must know them.
A rhythmic
The
ceremonial
Enchantment Under the Sea
ritual.
dance. They're supposed to go to this.
Oh yeah, that's the dance where they met at. Okay.
You stick to your father like glue and make sure he takes you to that dance.
Yeah, you gotta get that cracking.
That girl I introduced you to, Lorraine, what are you writing?
Science fiction stories about,
Boom, that's it. He was the villain in Like Mike. He was the orphanage guy. I knew dude from somewhere. I couldn't remember it.
Let me read something.
Oh, no, I never let anybody read my stories. What if they didn't like them? What if they told me I was no good? I guess that would be pretty hard for somebody to understand.
He gets it because he's like that with his band. He said the exact same thing.
Yeah. I like that, how they doing that, like, back and forth.
Told me to tell you that she wants you to ask her to the Enchantment Under the Sea dance.
You go.
All you gotta do
Flag
is
it
go
out.
over there and ask her.
What if she said no? I don't know if I could take that kind of a rejection. I think she'd rather go with somebody else.
Biff.
What you want? You know
that's
you
hard
want
to watch,
me to give
man.
it to you.
Shut your filthy mouth.
What kind of shit? Biff, bro, you asking for a country ass whooping.
Please.
You know, you've been looking for a... Since you're new here, I'm gonna cut you a break. So why don't you make like a tree and get out of here?
He really is a dumbass. You can't even get the fucking joke right.
Why do you keep following me around?
If you do not ask Lorraine to that dance, I'm gonna regret it for the rest of my life.
I'll miss my favorite television program, Science Fiction Theater.
Lorraine wants to go with you. Give her a break.
I'm just not ready to ask Lorraine out to the dance. You or anybody else on this planet is gonna make me change my mind.
Yeah, maybe you should have done it another way, Marty, bro. This ain't, I'm trying to force it. I don't know if it's gonna work.
Science
Oh
Fiction
no.
Theater.
What is this?
He gonna play Van Halen. He about to blow dude's head off.
Who are you?
Silence, Earthling! My name is Darth Vader. I am an extraterrestrial from the planet Vulcan.
Marty!
Hey, George, buddy.
I need your help. I have to ask Lorraine out, but I don't know how to do it.
All right.
Okay. So maybe that really worked out for him. Okay, smart, McFly.
Last night, Darth Vader came down and told me that if I didn't take Lorraine out, that he'd melt my brain.
Yeah, right. There she is, George. And just go in there and invite her. Say, well, whatever's natural. Well, the first thing that comes into your mind. Jesus, George, it was a wonder I was even born.
What? What?
Nothing.
Man. And y'all got 3 kids?
Yeah, my man's literally having to like swag his daddy out.
Beautiful girl you've ever
Look
seen.
at him taking notes.
Girls like that stuff.
I'm writing this down. This is good stuff.
Take your blouse in.
Hey, man, tuck your shirt in, bruh. Get it together. Look at him. He's nervous. He gonna, yeah, there you go. Tuck it in, brother.
Give me a milk. Chocolate.
And cherry coke.
That's he slid it down like the 50s, huh? That's pretty cool. Diner food, diner mode.
Lorraine, my density has popped me to you.
What? Wait a minute. Don't I know you from somewhere?
I'm George. George McFly. I'm your density.
And McFly!
Damn, bruh. It's back like he was. I feel like he was working. Don't like it was working,
Yeah.
huh? Biff.
How much money you got on you?
Well, how much you want?
Punk.
He keeps getting dollars.
Now I'm
Whoa,
gonna...
whoa, Biff.
Hell yeah.
Oh my God, he's a dream.
Oh my God.
Bruh, and what's even crazier is that he was in a movie with Calvin Cambridge, and his son's in quote unquote in this 55 is called Calvin. But that's what made me catch it.
Wow, look at him go.
He's all right.
What's that thing he's on?
It's a board with wheels.
They rode in. They wildin'.
Man.
Rest these fools.
Get around!
Ah, duty head.
Damn, the manure. Stanky leg. Yeah, manure.
I'm gonna get that son of a bitch.
Doo-doo and the McGee's. Damn, my man Marty was trying all day and it didn't work. I would be stressed out. Imagine that though, huh? Trying to get your parents together so you can be born? Holy shit. What a mission.
Because he interfered with their first meeting.
You feel me?
Oh, hi, Marty. I didn't hear you come in.
You know, there's something I haven't told you about the night we made that
Please,
tape.
Marty, don't tell me. I know too much about my own future. I can endanger my own existence, just as you've endangered yours.
Damn, he trying to save him. That's all right, man. Marty, you're a good dude, man.
Yeah.
He tried to save him.
We run some industrial-strength electrical cable from the top, suspending it over the street between these two lampposts. The time vehicle with this big pole and hook directly into the flux capacitor. Driving directly toward the cable, accelerating to 88 miles per hour. Lightning will strike the clock tower just as the connecting hook makes contact, sending you back to 1985.
Wow.
All right, now.
Oh, that's pretty good. I don't know if it'll work though. I don't know, like to hit the pole. That's a lot. That's a lot of moving parts that you have to get right. And if you miss that lightning, you're screwed.
Yeah.
Ready? Release.
What did it just catch on fire? Was it something that you needed? I hope not.
Don't worry,
Okay.
I'll take care of the lightning. You just take care of your pop. What happened today? Did he ask her out?
I think so.
It's your mom.
Oh no, shit. This really bad. Yeah, cover the time machine. Stressful, huh?
Yes.
Marty?
Lorraine,
And then didn't she say she never went and hollered at a guy? She's
Yes.
doing the exact same thing that she said she didn't do.
this is my, doc. Hi, Uncle.
Hi.
Hi.
Marty, this
Me?
may seem a little forward.
What are you doing, Marty? Get it on. He
If
said so
you
much
had
with that
asked
look
me
on
to
his
do the
face.
Enchantment Under the Sea dance on Saturday?
Oh no.
You mean nobody's asked you?
No. Not yet.
What about George?
George McFly? He's kind of cute and all, but not. I think a man should be strong so he can stand up for himself.
How am I supposed to go to the dance with her? She's already going to the dance with you. Wants to go with you. She just doesn't know it yet. Somebody who's gonna stand up for yourself. Somebody who's gonna protect her.
Look, you're not gonna be picking a fight, Dad. Daddy-o. Let's go over the plan again. 8:55, where are you gonna be? I'm gonna be at the dance. So right around 9 o'clock, she's gonna get very angry with me.
You mean you're gonna go touch her on her...
No. It's just an act, right? You see us struggling. You walk up, you open the door, and you say,
Hey, you, get your damn hands off her.
The fact that he is really coaching his own dad to try to get his mom is crazy. He's scared, man.
All it takes is a little self-confidence. If you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything.
Are you sure about this storm?
Where can weathermen predict the weather, let alone the future?
You know, Marty, I'm going to be very sad to see you go. Giving me something to shoot for. Just knowing that I'm going to be around to see 1985. That I'm going to have a chance to travel through time. It's going to be really hard waiting 30 years before I can talk to you about everything that's happened in the past few days. Really going to miss you, Marty.
I'm really going to miss you.
We've already agreed that having information about the future can be extremely dangerous. Whatever you've got to tell me, I'll find out through the natural course of time.
You're Dr. Brown.
Man, my man writing a letter.
Shot by terrorists. Take whatever precautions are necessary to prevent this terrible disaster. Your friend, Marty.
Evening, Dr. Brown.
Damn, so you think he opened it already? And he knows? Man, this movie is awesome. The writing is way better than I thought.
You mind if we park?
It's a great idea. I'd love to park. It's not like I've never parked before.
What?
Marty.
Oh no, I don't want to know. Oh no. No.
Lorraine, what are you doing? You shouldn't drink.
Why not?
You might regret it later in life.
Everybody who's anybody drinks.
Damn, his mom was the hip one always, huh? Yeah, you need a drink, Marty. Damn, man, she smoked.
Marty, you're beginning to sound just like my mother.
I think it's hilarious. Like, those jokes would never crack off, but because of the circumstances, they hit. Come on, George.
Why are you so nervous?
Have you ever been in a situation where you knew you had to act a certain
I feel like this plan's not gonna work because she won't it. So if he gets frisky with her, she might like it, and those boys gonna show up and ruin it. It's gonna reverse. Not working, damn it.
I think I know exactly what you mean.
No!
This is all wrong. It's like I'm kissing my brother.
Oh, so it's okay. Maybe it's meant to happen. Okay, it works.
Somebody's coming.
You caused $300 damage to my car, you son of a bitch.
Damn, that's it? That's not bad.
Let him go, Biff. You're drunk.
Well, looky what we have here. No. Staying right here with me.
Let me go.
Leave her alone.
Okay, yeah, where's George at now? Help him, George.
Come on. Well, go on. This ain't no peep show.
That's for messing up my hair. Hey, beat it, spook. This don't concern you.
What?
Who you calling spook, Peckerwood?
Hey, listen, guys.
Yeah, come get this John Brown ass whipping, buddy. Oh, smacked him.
Yeah, come on, George.
Bro, is it really? It might fucking work, y'all. Oh!
Hey, you. Get your damn hands off.
George, help me, please.
Just turn around, McFly.
No.
No.
Are you deaf, McFly? Close the door and beat it.
You leave her alone.
All right, McFly.
Stop it!
Hand her over.
Jeez.
Takes a while.
Yeah, hurry up, bruh. This is crazy.
Let him go! Let him go!
Oh, he's mad. Ooh, damn. Yeah, get out of there. Run away.
Good shit, George.
He knocked him into a 360. He spun around like a Looney Tune, boy.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Finally.
God, but man, you had to kiss your mama. Fuck that.
Who is that guy?
That's George McFly.
That's George McFly?
Excuse me. Hey, guys, you gotta get back in there and finish the dance.
He can't play with his hand like that, and we can't play without him.
See, that's where they kiss for the first time on the dance floor. And if there's no music, they can't dance. If they can't kiss, they can't fall in love, and I'm history.
So you know somebody else that can play the guitar.
Oh, there you go. Damn.
As a matter of fact.
He's going to have to play. He's like, not bad.
All you lovers out there.
There you go.
George, aren't you gonna kiss me?
I don't know.
Kiss her, man.
Grab McFly.
No. Oh no, is it starting to affect him? No way.
Girl, if you don't punch him yourself, like what? At some point, I don't like that. You just let him take you all the way across the room like you can't do it yourself. Kick him, knock him down, something. Hey.
Yes, he did it. Now you just got to get back.
Got your woman, yes.
Let's do something that really cooks.
You have time?
Yeah, he does. Well, I don't just, you gotta hurry up.
I'm nervous.
We got about, we can play about 3 minutes. Like, come on.
All right, this is an oldie. Well,
It would be
it's
a
an
new
oldie where I come from.
Hey.
Okay.
And stock off.
Way down in Louisiana now.
Ooh, he gets a number. You said it's like a sock op. That's crazy. I ain't heard that word in forever. When I was young.
The country boy named Johnny. Go, Johnny, go, go.
Yeah, nice going.
George, you ever think of running for class president?
It's crazy. Like he beat Biff and now he's like popular.
Yeah.
Instant.
It's Marvin. You know that new sound you looking for?
Oh, he hit the Chuck Berry, the duck walk. Woo!
Like the 50s, it was like Elvis and shit, but like imagine like I don't know. It wasn't like horizontal.
Yeah, this is like a different style. It was more slower at the time. Damn, bro. Damn, man, you rocked out. You rocked the house. Come on, man, get out of there.
Yeah, just come on, let's do it.
I can't guess you guys aren't ready for that yet. But your kids are gonna love it.
Man.
Bro, you crazy for saying too much shit like that, bro.
I hope you don't mind, but George asked if he could take me home.
Good, Lorraine. I had a feeling about you too. Listen, I gotta go, but I wanted to tell you that it's been educational.
Yeah.
Very much.
Marty, will we ever see you again?
Yeah.
I guarantee it.
Yeah, I guarantee it. I bet.
If you guys ever have kids, when he's 8 years old, accidentally sets fire to the living room, go easy on him.
Damn, they must have went ham on my boy.
Back to 85.
Damn, where is that kid? Damn.
Yeah, see, that's what I was saying. I was like, bro, like, you run out of time.
You're late. I had to change. You think I'm going back in that suit?
What?
He laid out Biff in one punch. He's never stood up to Biff in his life.
Ever?
No, why? What's the matter?
All right.
What was that? What was the variable there?
I know.
This is the exact time you left. It'll be like you never left. That's where you start from. When this alarm goes off, you hit the gas.
Right.
Well, I guess that's everything.
Thanks.
I'm like, I can't believe he left the note. That's what I'm interested in. I hope it really didn't screw shit up.
The instant the lightning strikes the tower, everything will be fine.
Right. Find out in 30 years.
It's about the future, isn't it? The consequences could be disastrous.
Not your life depends on it.
No!
Shit!
No way. You ain't got time to tell him now. Come on.
You get the cable! I'll throw the rope down too!
Stressful.
Yeah, it is high up. Got up there and was like, oh shit. Oh no.
Doc! I have to tell you about the future!
No, you idiot.
Tonight, I go back!
You got less than 4 minutes!
Yes, thank God. Quit trying to tell my man. Shit, Marty. Like, bro, it's starting to get really stressful. I feel like the walls are closing in on me and I don't know what to do. Shit.
Damn it, Doc. Why did you have to tear up that letter? I only had more time. I got all the time I want. I got a time machine. I can just go back early and warn him.
This is no. Or maybe, yeah, maybe he can stop him in the future and not screw up the path. Yeah, a little minute, yeah. Brought him back a little time before he left so he can stop it.
Oh, no. Not this time.
What? Now the car is dead? Oh, y'all, I'm stressed. Damn, and the car's dying. Bro, oh my God, this is the worst case scenario.
Go! You can't go!
This time, come on.
Like, come on, damn it. Way to use your head. Oh my God, bruh. Literally down to the last second. Bullshit.
Oh my God.
Damn, my man hit the zip line in the Home Alone. Come on, Doc.
Doc.
Wow, it worked. All the way down to the last minute. Second. Great Scott. You know what's crazy? Maybe this is how they know about him, too, about this thing.
It looks great. Everything looks great. 124. I still got time. No. Come on.
Yeah, it's definitely probably dead after the time travel, bruh. Oh no, and there they go. Then he was too late. Oh, it looks like he's wearing a vest or something. And I just realized we didn't see no air mags in this one either, so I guess this ain't the one that I...
You're alive. Bulletproof vest. I never got a chance to tell you.
You taped it back together.
Oh, he did tape it back together. I was like, didn't he rip it up?
Not all that talk about screwing up future events.
Well, I figured. What the hell?
Yeah, what they did is kind of dangerous. You risked a lot to do all this, to not have any issues or something.
Take care.
You too.
Oh, and watch that re-entry. It's a little bumpy.
Wow. What a trip my man had. What a day. God. Yeah, they probably be pissed.
Bro was not.
I get back in time. Oh, that's hilarious. He's like, am I here? Am I home?
What a nightmare.
Linda, first of all, I'm not your answering service. Somebody named Greg or Craig called you just a little while ago.
Well, which one was it?
Bro, what the hell?
What the hell is this?
Breakfast.
Oh, a rematch. Why? Were you cheating?
They have a good relationship though.
Did you hit your head? You guys look great.
Thank you, Marty. George.
Okay, George, get a little frisky. I like to see it.
Oh, Marty, I almost forgot Jennifer Parker called.
Oh, she is such a sweet girl. Isn't tonight the night of the big date?
Mom, we talked about this, but how can I go to the lake? Car's wrecked.
Wrecked? When the hell did this happen? And why
Quiet down. See, there's Biff out there waxing her right now.
What the hell?
You Biff, you bitch.
I'm weak because he changed the future.
Yeah, in their favor.
Don't con me.
I meant I was just starting on the second coat.
Always trying to get away with something. It wasn't for him.
We never would have fallen in love.
Mr. McFly, this just arrived. Oh, hi, Marty. I think it's your new book.
Yay! He wrote
You put
it.
your mind to it.
Wow. For some reason, I feel like he was going to be really, really bad.
Keys.
Oh, the 4x4.
How about a ride, mister?
Jennifer.
Marty, you're acting like you haven't seen me in a week.
Marty, you've got to come back with me.
Bro, my man has a see-through tie.
Future. I need fuel.
No, Doc, I just got here, okay? Jennifer's here. We're gonna take the new truck for a spin. But what are you talking about? What happens to us in the future?
Both you and Jennifer turn out fine. Something has got to be done about your kids.
Oh my God.
What? So you got to go back to the future and mess with their kids?
Because he went to the future from the 80s, so he's coming back with him to the future. Okay.
Oh! Wow, that was awesome ending. It was flying, y'all. That was fucking fire. All right, you guys. So welcome back. That was 1985's Back to the Future. And I thought that I had seen this one. I guess I had just seen different pieces of one on TV because it didn't have the Air Mags in it. But like I know what the Air Mag box looked like. It looks like that plutonium case that he had. So I was like really confused. Like there at the end, I was like, wait a minute. We didn't even see no Air Mags in this shit.
Yeah.
But White Gold, how do you feel about Back to the Future?
This movie is very like educational, I feel like. At just that surface level. Like I'm sure that all of these factors kind of play into, you know, we don't know if time travel, there are theories, you know, but like to see kind of the makings of potential time travel and in the 80s, that is really cool. That's probably why everybody think we was gonna have flying cars by now and stuff, but we don't have, like, it's funny to think on when you're a kid or whatever and you think, oh my gosh, you know, we're gonna have flying cars and stuff, but we don't even have the anti-gravity technology. And knowing what I know now, we probably never will. But this is like make you like feel good and like a family kind of movie, and it is written very well. Like you get these little details in the beginning and then it all just makes sense. It matters. Like him and Biff, the dad, and now when you flip it, or like the little details of the clock, and then they ended up using, because they knew exactly, because it was on the paper, like 30 years ago at 10:04 the clock stopped, you know, so they used that to their advantage to try and get Marty back home. And now it flips and is like, okay, you had to deal with your parents in the past. Now we gotta go to the future and deal with your rotten ass kids. Something's happening. But I think this is I can see why there's more than one, because this is really good and you can continue it like that, you know, with your kids or some kind of something in the future since you did something in the past, you know. But I really like this, you know. I haven't seen it I haven't like sat and watched it in a while, but I've seen these movies several times. But this is good, and you know, like seeing the DeLorean roll out, like the reveal of it, you're like, holy shit, that is actually really cool.
Fire.
And like to see all his little inventions in the beginning, to see kind of his path, like where he's thinking, because you know, a lot of scientists and creators, they do a lot of. It reminds me of like Yzma's secret lab.
Oh, yeah.
She's got like just a bunch of things. But I really like this movie, and just seeing it with like more educated eyes than when you're, you know, younger. It makes you appreciate it more, I guess.
What do you give it out of 10?
Like a 9.
Okay. Well, shout out to Steven Spielberg, because anytime Spielberg doing something, me and Dizzy we're talking about directors not too long ago, about in the 80s we were talking about the Terminator movie with the guy who did Avatar. Every time I think of his name I can't remember it. James Cameron. Yeah. How James Cameron in the 80s had Aliens and Terminator. Like that's crazy to like have two all-time historical classic films in one decade, and not even like 10 years apart, really like 4 or 5 years apart. It's insane to me. And then like he was also mentioned in Spielberg. Dizzy mentioned Spielberg and said Spielberg had like 3 back-to-back like that. And seeing this, like, man, Spielberg really ate this. The writing was really, really good. Like I said before, I had seen bits and pieces of these movies. And so I'm assuming that the Air Mags are in the second film. So I'm really excited to see the second film now in its entirety. This one was an awesome experience, especially watching it all the way through. Like she said, the writing was done really, really well. Like for me, there was a lot of talk since Endgame about Back to the Future and how timelines and universes and multiverses and time travel works. And I think that it was kind of cool to see Endgame drop like a little Easter egg for that. But like when you actually watch this movie, bro, like it for a second, it does kind of do what Endgame does. Like you kind of like in Endgame, they go back and replace the stones. They take the stones to put it back to like make the timeline go back again. But the way this movie is, because of the ending, when you go back to the past and change it, you do change the future somehow. I thought really that he was going to come back and that everything kind of from Endgame, since like they took the stones and they created another timeline. Well, since he got them back together and got them together, then it should have erased that, but it didn't. The new timeline that it created kind of the same path. It's probably like right next to each other. It didn't like branch off. It probably like branched off and then went side by side, like right next to it. Right. Because his parents are still together. Things are kind of in reverse, but it's not like super drastic. It's like his parents are still together, but they're more hip. Biff is kind of the low life out of high school in a sense, ends up working for his dad. So I like how that all turned around, and then they had enough money where they could buy him the truck. It's pretty much, things are pretty much still the same, except like maybe personality wise, like maybe small tidbits of things in his timeline were still the same, but everything in the end ended up still being the same. So I just thought it was kind of crazy how they did the time travel thing when you actually see it in its entirety in this movie. Also, like seeing how it was written, like the mom and dad in the beginning were just kind of in makeup, and I didn't realize that till you see them younger. I did catch his dad, who is kind of the villain in Like Mike. I was wondering like, where have I seen his dad somewhere before? And then when he said Calvin, it hit me because Calvin Cambridge is in Like Mike, and he calls him Calvin all the time, just the way he says stuff. And, you know, he plays like a weird kind of creep, you know what I'm saying? But I liked how, like, he ended up having to teach his dad, and his mom was like attracted to him. I think it was wild that he kissed his mom. Like, oh my God, that was like, oh, that was too far. Like, but I like that they did that. Like, they pushed it in this scenario of the movie and with the circumstances. Like, yeah, his mom liked you, but she was really on him. And then like you get to see like his mom was kind of a jump off, you know what I'm saying? But like also like it makes me think like, was she really, or was like that because him going back in time changed the timeline? Right. You see what I'm saying? So it really makes you think deep, especially now that we've seen Endgame. It really makes you think deep about, okay, so did the timeline change because he fixed it and it ended up being different, or because he went back and he actually interacted with his dad, right, and then, you know, Biff and all that? Like, is that the real reason? So all in all, what an exciting and fun time. The DeLorean, just, it's a badass car. I know DeLorean, somebody bought the company not too long ago, and they used to make like 10 a year, and then like they like revamped the company, and then they actually put out like an electrical car that had the doors on it or something like that. It didn't look the same as the original DeLorean. Like, they actually created like their own model, but they did make the actual 80s DeLorean and kind of revamped it. They were really expensive. Like I said, they only made like 10 of them a year. You know what I'm saying? And also like here in Kentucky where we live at, I feel like it's like once every like 3 or 4 years, they have like a DeLorean convention, because when we drive through town, you'll start seeing a lot of them, or like you'll find a parking lot somewhere and you'll see like 8 or 9 of them where people have got them and they've met up here or whatever the case may be. I just love that car. It's just awesome. I feel like everybody loves that car. It's just a really, really cool shit. Really cool car. But you all let us know down in the comments how you feel about Back to the Future. We had an amazing time. So up next will be Back to the Future 2, which I'm assuming we'll see the Air Mags and maybe some more stuff that I've seen on TV or stuff like that I'm more familiar with. But this basically was the first time watching for me, so I had a lot of fun. But before we get out of here, make sure you guys are leaving a thumbs up, leaving a like. If you're new here to the channel, hit subscribe and tap that notification bell so when we do a video just like this one, you all will get them first. All right, so we'll be back with more content very, very soon. And of course, we'll be back with Back to the Future 2. All right, so I'm Fireworks, the beautiful white gold, and this is Snoopers Gonna Snoop YouTube channel, and we out.